No, I've never been on a wood duck hunt. We need to bring a case of shells. He
Probably
said,
shot a
no,
case.
one box will be enough. So I brought one box of shells.
You couldn't even see good. Malcolm was bumming shells.
Well, I'm going to tell y'all what. Teal is some of the best duck I have ever ate. I don't know, we jumping subjects here, but we went on a hunt with our buddy BJ. Y'all know more about that land.
I grew up down there as a kid, but
it's flooded timber. Really, it's just flooded timber. They probably, I don't know how many. We need to find out how many years they flooded that, because that's a lot of it right there. But I want
to say probably 400 something acres, if I remember right. Maybe
I think so, something like that.
We used to rabbit hunt it a bunch, and we'd go in to the Coldwater River fishing as a kid. My dad had permission, and we hunted and fished down there.
Well, they don't have greenheads.
No, if anybody says you want to go on a wood duck shoot, you say yes.
I agree. I that like an official wood duck hunt. I mean, we've stuck out there, knew some wood ducks were, and tried to kill them as they come in, and it's always fast. You either shoot them when they all come in, and it's over. Well, they had it set up. They flooded the timber. It had a blind set up. Y'all went down and kind of hunted in the in the woods.
We freaking went on a hike. That's the only thing. We were not real clarified on direction to go. He just go down here, when it opens up, take a right. I was like, I told Jamie, I was like, daggum, we're gonna be on the river in a minute. Like,
me and Mikey went and got the blind. We didn't wade too far, with 30 yards at the most.
150, 200 yards and
gumbo,
knee deep to waist deep water in mud. A bag with shotgun shells and a gun, and it gets.
Yeah. Mike brought one box of shells.
He told me, I said, do we need to bring a case? Now, I've never been on a wood duck hunt. Do we need to bring a case of shells?
Y'all probably
he said,
shot a case.
One box will be enough. So I brought one box of shells.
You couldn't even see good. Malcolm was bumming shells.
Hey, them jokers start whistling in there, man. I'm shooting because the way it's set up where we were, it's like woods and then a clearing is probably, 50 yards wide maybe? Yeah. Was it that far?
Maybe. Probably 30.
Maybe 30 or 40. Yards. And then more woods. And there was like a lane. And them jokers would hit that one end and buzz down it like it's a runway. You better be on them,
man. When it comes shooting, like, because we was looking, and then we had like 2 minutes, and some people on the neighboring property or a little ways off.
Their clock was off, wasn't it?
Yeah,
they shot about a minute early. I said, well.
And we'd already kind of held up because ducks had already hit the water in front of us was sitting there.
Me and Mikey we was like Sadie ready to go. He's like, can we shoot him on the water? He said he didn't want us to shoot him on the water.
Yeah, BJ told us, we ain't gonna shoot him on the water.
It ain't very sportsman to shoot one on the water.
We did.
Now,
he got out of the blind and had his back turned.
Yeah, so some teal came in, and one of them landed. It wasn't. I don't know. It was probably 60 yards.
It was down there.
It was down there, and I looked at Mikey. That duck was on the water, and I couldn't stand it. I said, Mikey, you think I can shoot it? And he said, I said, bam! Yeah. I dirt rolled that one.
Well, me and
Mikey went and got it. BJ came back out. He's like, y'all get one way down there, didn't you? I said, yeah, I might have got that one. That was a good shot. But we ended up y'all killed a teal, too.
Yeah, we killed a teal.
Yeah.
That's the first. I don't think he said they hadn't killed any teal this year.
It was several that come through early on.
Yeah,
yeah. It's hard to judge. They're hard to judge in that kind of atmosphere because you're not seeing a lot of like skyline. Because when they're on you, they're on.
Yeah, they're coming in.
Yeah.
You can judge teal. They're small duck, but man, that rascal where me and Jamie was at, it was like a T in the road. So we had the road going to the big opening y'all were sitting on. And they were coming down the road behind us, and, man, they was like on drift track. When they come around that corner, you heard their tire squeal. They were rolling.
I'm going to tell you, teal is the filet mignon of the sky.
It is good.
If sandhill crane is the ribeye, teal is the filet mignon because it was so tender.
Good.
It melted in your mouth. The texture on it was unbelievable. And a wood duck, man, that's a fine eating duck.
Yeah, wood duck does eat
So
good.
I had that down. We talked about cooking a duck. We had a feast Friday night.
We did.
So with all the deer killing, we ended up killing 3 does Friday, and we had a feast. We
cooked the inner loins out of your
cooked the inner loins out of mine.
How'd you marinate? What'd you do to it?
I done like an olive oil and chimichurri marinade, just something easy, simple. I was kind of just wanting to have a different flavor. We cooked deer.
No roll-ups.
Yeah, no roll-ups. I'm anti-roll-ups.
Roll-ups. They're good, but I'm just tired of them.
Yeah.
And we learned that with duck. We were cooking ducks. We were taking all this time with the cream cheese and peppers and pre-cooked the bacon. And
I prefer to have that animal as natural, just plain meat.
Man, probably was some of the best duck I had. It was wood duck and mallards, greenheads, but it was kebabs. Man, they were so good.
So that's Jamie didn't get to try this, but Mikey plucked some of them and breasted them out with skin on. What was your favorite, skin on or skin off?
I'm gonna say skin off because we cooked those on the grill.
Yeah.
Now, if you'd have cooked that skin on and then finished it on the grill to give it that, because I like that grill flavor.
Yeah.
The skin on texture was awesome. It was a little crunchy, but it was missing that grill flavor that those other duck breasts had. Well, I mean, what did y'all think?
I liked them both. I mean,
I like the skin for that little bit of fat.
Yeah.
You know, you do get a little bit more flavor, and it's not a gamey flavor, but it's a duck, flavor.
Yeah.
But I mean, I agree. That grilled deer, grilled duck. I mean, to me, it's always, even the steaks is better than being in a cast iron skillet or something.
Now, when I say we grilled these ducks, you scared them with some fire. They were not on there long.
No.
Well, they've been out there for 20 minutes with a leaf blower getting the fire hot. It was hot.
No. How long did you cook them on the grill?
Man,
minute aside?
If that.
2 minutes total?
If that, 2 minutes total.
Yeah. And they were perfect. I mean,
you
want them rare to medium rare. And when you slice them, they just melt in your mouth.
We noticed this, and we didn't notice this at the same time. Mikey was outside on a grill cooking. I was in the house, and I was searing them in a skillet, the ones with the skin on. And we both got done about the same time. And me and him looked at it. I said, man, these things, we tempt them a little bit. It took, they took forever to get to 100. Well, shoot, once they hit the 100, about another 5 seconds. I mean, they were there.
You better be checking them.
Yeah.
It don't take long.
I just think you don't want to overcook them.
No. That's what kills the flavor of any wild game.
And that's probably where a lot of people may be messing up with them, too. They get to that 100 mark if they're probing them or whatever.
Oh, I still got 5 minutes.
Well, I'm going to go in here and use the bathroom real quick, and I'll come back. And by that time, it's
overshot you.
You've nuked them. Yeah, you got to have a hot grill, and you got to do it fast. There's no, don't try to low and slow them. You're wasting your time to get them seared and get them off.
Yeah.
And we seasoned them simple. I mean, really.
What'd you put on them? Just
prime beef.
That was it?
Yeah. I don't know if that ain't a better freaking wild game rub than it is beef.
It's fine on duck and deer. I know that.
Anything red meat, it is to die for.